We got to go ahead and re-predict the Giants' 25 record. Because let's be honest, based on how things started, Rob and I were completely off. To be honest, that's where we're at. I mean, Rob, you can feel free to keep your same kind of record if you want, but we're gonna go through game by game and see real quick where we're at. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we lose the first 2 weeks. I think that's safe to say at this point. So we're starting 0-2. We got the Chiefs here coming to town on Sunday Night Football. I'm going to say point blank, we got not a shot in hell of winning that game point blank. Rob, what do you think?
I want to say not a shot in hell, but yeah, we're probably losing that game.
Oh, when I say that, I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean.
Well, listen, the Chiefs are also in the same boat as the Giants. They're both 0-2.
They point blank should have won against the Eagles. If Kelce didn't drop that obvious touchdown.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, and we could have won against the Cowboys. Guess what? We didn't. They didn't move on.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying. You want to talk about players and coaching? Like, they didn't win.
Okay, the future Hall of tight end drops the football. That's going to happen all the time.
He's also the Asian future Hall of Famer.
I thought you said something else to Asian for a second. I'm like, wait, what? I missed that.
Raging. He's raging.
I didn't think you saw Rage Cajun either. This is something else entirely. I'm like, did I miss that 23andMe with Travis Kelce there? But so you got us winning or not?
No.
Okay. So next up, we got the Chargers. And you know what I think about the Chargers. So, yep, that's a nope again. Okay.
Listen,
so
I told you.
We got the Saints.
About the Chargers. Yeah, we'll be winning against Saints.
Where with the Saints? I'm going to get that too. Beat the Saints. Beat the Saints. Beat the Saints. Let's see. Next up, Eagles. Nope.
We would need a miracle, so I'm going to go now.
Okay. I'm going to say the same on that. No way in hell. Broncos. I don't think that's unwinnable, but I would say probably not.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I was very more optimistic about it. It's kind of a toss-up.
So I'm going to give us half a win, and we'll see where we end up on later on.
It's amazing, Drew. When we first did this prediction, like this is almost where we were at. Only I had us winning against the Commanders.
Niners.
Well, that also depends on their health because the Niners are pretty beat up right now. Brock Purdy was out this week, but if they would have came into this game healthy, I would say this is probably a loss.
I'm going to say
we beat the Niners when it counts.
I'm going to call it
we beat the Niners in the playoffs. We don't beat them in the regular season.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to say it's a toss-up personally. So you're saying?
I'm going to say it's a toss-up because of injuries, but like if they come in healthy, like it's.
I'm going to give us the half win on that. It's a toss-up game.
Listen, Kittle is a maybe to come back by that week. Purdy's got something going on with his toe, so who knows how long it's going to take to come back. Bosa's apparently not healthy either, so might not be able to play. So if that's the case, we're probably winning that game.
Let's see. We got the Bears. I actually got us winning that game.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we got the Packers. No way in hell.
Nope.
So the Lions.
It's my birthday gift.
The Lions. I still don't see that happening either. Not what they just did week 2 here.
To the Bears, which is what the opposite, at least what they should have done.
Like 50 some odd points.
They got the over by themselves.
Yeah. Are you agreement?
As it sits right now, yes.
Okay. Patriots. I'd say it's a toss-up game.
I think we can win that game.
That's what are you saying, win or toss-up?
I'll go with the win.
Okay. Commanders. I'm going to say definitely not the way we played them the first time.
Yeah. I'm going to go with no. So, past 10 years, we've had the number of past 3 games. Mm-hmm. Not so much. So, no.
Okay.
That was a toss-up for me at the beginning of the year.
Vikings. I'm gonna actually go on a limb and say we win this.
I'm not.
I have not liked the way the Vikings have looked the first couple weeks. So, I mean, point blank, J.J. McCarthy had a comeback against the Bears, or they wouldn't have a single win right now. And the Bears looked like crap against the Lions. So, yeah. Let's see here. We got The Raiders at Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What time's that game?
That is to be determined. And obviously we have only seen one game of the Raiders because as we're recording this, the game is going to start here shortly with the.
We're gonna go with the win still. Sneaky Pete's sneaky good, but he's still moving on with the talent.
I'm gonna give the win. I'm gonna give the win too, and then the Cowboys, which I'm just gonna assume we're gonna lose.
I'm gonna put it as a toss up.
Okay, so you're gonna put a toss up. I'm just gonna assume we're gonna lose because we typically do against them. So let's see. I have 2, 3, 3.5. I got 5.5 wins where I'm at. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. That's where we got us at now. So if we're being optimistic now, let's say the half turns into a full. We got 6 wins. 6-11, guys.
Listen, at the beginning of the year, before we did this early, we said we wouldn't be surprised if this team gets 6 wins. We wouldn't be surprised if we get 9 wins. So we're still kind of in the same boat. What we talked about before the season started.
Honestly, we said about 9, 10 wins. We thought we were on crack. Apparently, I don't know what the hell happened. We're riding the preseason high.
So you got 1, 2, 3 toss-up games.
Yes.
You switch those toss-ups to wins, it changes everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because it's like, you know what? Part of my thought process is, and maybe I'm crazy for this. Maybe it's because of Jay and Anthony just convincing me this. Is I think this team's going to get a high midway through the season when Jaxson Dart comes in. And I think how many wins and how many games we actually win is going to be based on how good he is.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at. And I think that's going to be the determining factor if that happens or not. I don't think 6 wins is out of the ordinary, but here's the thing. Is 6 wins good enough for you to still ride with this front office and this coaching staff?
Well, here's the issue. It's like they very well could get 6 wins. They still very well could get 8 wins here. And then that does happen, listen,
I mean, they can get 14 wins technically or 15.
They still, but I'm saying toss-up games. We're already talking about 6 games, right? Round of 6. There's more toss-up games in there. Those toss-up games become wins, turns to something else, right? Dart comes in, gives you a bit of a little juice, gives you a little love. Here's the problem. This is what I'm trying to get for you really good off. You turn those toss-up games into wins, right? Dart is riding high. And guess what happens? Daboll and Shane turn around and goes, that's the guy we want to draft the whole time. This is what the Giants' future is looking like. This is progress. Look at this game in week 2 against the Cowboys that we played really close with not a quarterback. And what if they do win against Dallas? But what if they do against Dallas the second time? This is the first time we beat Dallas in 7 years, whatever it is, or 7 showings. So it's 3.5 years. So, hey, look at us. That's improvement. That's progress. And what Matt's going to do? Continuity. Here's another year extension.
Here's the weird thing, though. If, let's say, 1 or 2 of these games doesn't pan out for us, though, and we go 5 wins or 4 wins, there's no way in hell you can keep this coaching staff.
No.
And that's how close we're talking about. 1 or 2 plays. Watch us get 5 wins in this game we just lost because of the coaching. Point blank would have been the game to put us over the hump, so to speak, to keep 1 more year. Because I'm still putting this loss on Daboll for not just kicking that goddamn field goal. That pisses me off. It's not even funny. Let's see here. We got that sneeze to come out there. Let's see here. Anthony says Packers are going to be the one stupid win we get.
That'd be amazing.
Very
I'll
happy
be at the game.
as they bring his Packer fan girlfriend there over to this.
She's a cheesehead.
She is a cheesehead. Which I hope at least when you guys watch football together, she brings a good cheese spread. I mean, it seems like they should.
She's the weirdest cheesehead. She doesn't like cold cheese.
She doesn't like cold cheese?
She's weird.
How about nachos then? Just warm them up.
That's different. That's warm cheese.
No, I'm just saying she can give you a nacho spread then.
Perfect.
But cheese whiz. That's technically not cheese.
Yeah. Don't bring the cheese.
Matt the Giants fan says Patriots game is on Monday nights. We'll probably lose. You're not wrong there. It says JJ's hurt again. Of course he is. Again, I still don't think he's that good of a player, even if he's healthy. I actually think we have a better chance potentially with him in. Anthony says 6-11 is an improvement. Well, technically, yes. It's a 2-game improvement, I believe, of last year off the top of my head. Jay says 6 wins. We got 0 right now. Yes. That 6 isn't happening. Clinton says, salute Drew. Are you ready for Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs game? No, because I'm still lamenting the loss from yesterday. Jay says they still haven't shown me they can win a game yet. Well, yeah, I mean, technically they're 0-2, so you're not wrong. Anthony says, Dart season, boys. And then Jay says, Raiders whooped our Tookus to put a nice lead last season. And yeah, I mean, who didn't? Mac the Giants fans, we do always seem to get at least one win against somebody we have no business beating. You're not wrong there. I mean, like back in 22, we seem to get a lot of those, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've lost hope in us beating anybody decent at this point. Deb says 6 wins only if Wilson continues to play like he did Sunday with Dart. No, I don't know. It depends on Dart. Dart is an unknown commodity. That's what he is. Yeah. He's an unknown commodity.
Yeah, we saw him for a little bit yesterday, but that was also in design run plays. Yeah, design run plays. Like it's,
I mean, there were option run plays basically. He had the option to keep it or hand it off to the running back, and he chose 2 out of 3 times to put it on the running back. And the one time he decided to run it, he slipped. So who knows? We know nothing on him still. Jason's Rob spent too long at the Golden Corral pot roast. His brain isn't working.
Hey, prime rib. Come on now.
Yeah, pot roast.
No, I want to go to Golden Corral for pot roast.
They had pot roast at the Golden Corral.
I have no idea.
That's the place that have like burgers and steak fries and stuff like that. Maybe work there. Cowboys are actually one of the lesser teams we played this season. I mean, you all know I said point blank. Rob agreed that the Cowboys are not the same team they've been. And we saw that last week there, like yesterday, I should say even. But you know, part of it is they were extremely injured in the secondary. We said that going into it. And it may not be next time. So we'll see. Bucket Tackle says, yeah, that was a really bad decision, especially since we're not great in the red zone. Damn straight. He says, we find ways to lose. That's what bad teams do. They find ways to lose. Good teams find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose. It just is what it is. Unfortunately, we typically are on the bad team side of that. So
thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.